this game. Literally, I haven't played any game. Last game kind of pissed me off against the Cardinals. I made a lot of mistakes. I lost. Now I'm only one game ahead of the competition. So we're going to play the Ravens. And let's look into. Yeah, last game pissed me off. 26-20. Big fat L. Uh, 2 games behind. Wait. Let's. Oh, we did secure a playoff spot though, so that's good. That's good. All right, let's advance the week, right? Oh wait, no. No. Okay, so we're up to date. All right. Okay. Like I said, it's been a week since I played the game. Yeah, we're only one game ahead of the Cowboys. I think we beat the Cowboys. I'm not really sure. 2 games ahead of the Rams, the Lambs. All right. So we're tied with the Eagles. Fuck. How much you want to bet something similar happens here? But this is weird. The Titans? Come on. Really? The Titans? Chargers, Chiefs. Where are the Dolphins here? Like, where's the Dolphins? No way. No way. 7-7? Yeah. Flip those two around and it might be more realistic. Let's look at the news. Yeah, let's see. Last game in Arizona. Yeah, Kyler Murray I just could not stop him. He was just running for his life. Yeah, that's why I lost for sure. I think that might be the Niners' biggest problem going forward is dealing with running quarterbacks, which has not been something they've been good at for a while. So let's play this game against the Ravens. Another tough contest towards the end. Then we play the Commanders, who are surprisingly better than I thought they would be. And then I think we finish against the Lambs again. So 3 more games. I've been trying to finish this so we could get into the playoffs by the time the season starts. Now we're on week 4. I screwed that one up. So at least this is a home game. Pretty evenly matched. Once again, Lamar Jackson. It's going to be hard to stop him. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. So this weekend there's the Cardinals game. I'm a little skeptical because the Cardinals, they always seem to be a nemesis. And they proved that they could beat the Cowboys. They could probably beat us. It's one of those games you take for granted, and then I also heard that Debo might not be playing for the game. So, Monday night game.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special Christmas night edition of the NFL on EA Sports. as we'll see Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Now this, not your typical Monday night. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Merry Christmas to you and yours, everyone at home. But Charles, this, the third of three here on this Christmas day. We saw the 49ers, remember, on Thanksgiving night as well. Now they're back, looking to turn the tables on the team that got the better of them in Super Bowl 47.
And that was a decade ago. And that was brother versus brother. That was the storyline. One still remains, but the storyline that exists today, two really good teams getting ready to go at it.
The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Now Samuel. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. The Niners at 11-3 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 16 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
He's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
This is Samuel. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll run, and right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talked about
Merry Christmas to me.
Taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? And right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the fumble recovery, Parody. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Pay attention, dang.
That flag accepted, and it backs the
You gotta
offense up a
play
little
mistake
bit.
3 against the fucking Ravens.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Back to throw, Parody. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And give him a full 10 yards there, 2nd and goal.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Parody. Now a battle for the football, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with the touchdown reception. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Baltimore's offense starting another drive. It's Gus Edwards at running back.
He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
They go play action now. Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Drake Jackson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. You look at this Baltimore defense. Now they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 44. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Parody on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal, and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Oh, a pretty surprising suboptimal start to the drive there.
I like that. Suboptimal, to put it nicely, right? Because you would think that with all the time they had on the sideline prior to that one, they'd come up with a little bit better play than that one. That was a disaster right from the beginning.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there. Hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Parody with it on 3rd and long. Looking deep for Jennings. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the gun, Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down. Be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60 plus, that's a very low percentage kick. Don't tell him he doesn't believe it, but this one winds up no good.
Parody to throw it on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now in the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Parody. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Parody. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Parody. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs.
Lose this game playing
these guys,
stupid,
they've already
man.
clinched a playoff spot, but they know.
Can't throw the ball, can't
ahead,
run the ball.
When they get into the postseason, they've got to
They
take
can't
better
either,
care of
though.
the football, because turnovers at that situation, they really become magnified.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 5. They run once more with Edwards. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
But hello. Yeah, that was, what was that, a 58-yarder? But doesn't that guy hold the record, the 66-yarder?
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Mooney Ward.
Picked up by Javarius.
That was a jump ball.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away.
I have to score here, so I got to play smart with the ball.
Strong defense, that's something you're going to
Oh,
need.
White Rabbit, our friend Ricky is
And
back.
this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Just little inside information. He ain't winning shit, bro. He ain't winning shit. He's talking shit like he's winning a lawsuit. They're gonna give him some go-away money. Nah. Nope. Not gonna happen. He's probably gonna watch this too, because they watch every fucking thing I do. Yeah, they hate me, but they watch it all. But yeah, he's fibbing. I spoke to the lawyer today. Yeah, he posted 2 videos that show absolutely nothing. It would be interesting to see what you could make of it. It's giant nothing burger. He's just basically showing his knees pedaling. There's no car. You don't see a car hit him. It just abruptly stops, and you can't even tell when the video was made. I'm sure he didn't even think of that. But yeah, a little birdie told me that they are not giving him go-away money. So, and he also wrote a really nasty little comment on one of my other channels. Anyways, let's get back to the game here. He's a piece of shit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line
it's not really that great a
video,
to be honest. Doesn't show anything, but he seems to think that it does. He thinks he's winning the case.
Now 2nd and 5.
You are not winning that case. I should go to either Kittle or Debo, but I think I should probably go to McCaffrey.
Purdy.
Oh, yeah. Get in there, get in there, get in there.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
This is a tough secondary rating.
Remember, this drive started off
probably the toughest secondary I've played
against.
against.
No time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, that's not the right play.
McCaffrey. And
I wanted to leave more time.
To the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Second time,
the
you
celebration.
bonehead.
We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
want to go to Debo here.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Go, get in, get in.
Left side. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him a full 10 yards there. Second and goal.
Yeah. Speaking of, everything I fucking do, bro. Everything I fucking do. It's weird. I'm going to Debo. I'm going to force it.
Now Purdy.
Oh, yeah.
Caught by Deebo Samuel.
Same exact play I did with Ayuk.
Francisco. A great effort there. In the
Yeah,
final
Ravens
seconds of the
always
first half.
stingy.
And the 49ers will extend
The
their
Harbaugh
lead
way.
here just before halftime. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Moody good with
Yeah,
the
Moody
extra
hasn't
point.
missed so far,
And they'll
man.
make the score 14-0.
He was missed in the game, but in real life, that's
Just
all
a
that shit
four-play
matters.
drive that time. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Moody was my biggest question mark. He still hasn't kicked the game winner, so I've been, kicking under pressure, which is a good thing. But there will be a time when he will have to win a game.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
The Lions did good last night too. I watched that game. It's funny, the Packers fans they're like stunned because their reign of 30 years of having a quarterback has finally come to an end, and it's a tough pill for them to swallow. 30 years with two good Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we come upon halftime with our score.
Yeah, Dan Campbell's got those boys playing good.
Back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Bijan Robinson, a touchdown run in the victory. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Kenny Pickett, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Matthew Stafford, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. The Niners got a solid first-half outing by their second-year quarterback, Brock Purdy. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, so let's look at statistics. Time of possession. It's got to be on my side there. 2 turnovers. I'd like it to be more. Yeah, Moody scared a lot of people because he missed extra points and mixed easy chip shot field goals in preseason. But, it was preseason. Can't judge anybody in preseason. Look at the Steelers. Everybody thought the Steelers were going to be good, and they're just garbage. Not as much garbage as the Broncos, but yeah, I got no rushing yards. at all. No receiving yards. Oh, God. 2 catches for 12 yards. Yeah, that sucks. I'm lucky to have 14-0.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see
Phil
what
Dawson,
adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game
Robbie Gould. I miss Robbie Gould, though. I like saying his name.
Gould. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback.
He's got a man complete. Oof. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
That was funny shit on your last video, too. The goal.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season
has
gone
the one on Kaiser. Yeah, that was fucking brilliant.
And sometimes spectacular.
This Kaiser guy ain't going away, man. He ain't going away. He's e-bagging for laptops now.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
This is the first time they've been on my side of the field.
And they run with Edwards off the option. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been.
Oh, yeah, Akers.
So far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy.
I'm thinking
Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your
advantage. The Niners have always had
advantage,
pretty solid. It's been the least of our worries. But
every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
The punters, too. We've always had good punters. Andy Lee.
On second down, here's the option.
Drake.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, shit. Get him out. God
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also
was it Ray Warshing? Yeah, that was back in the 80s.
What they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a
Morton
different
Anderson.
team
I think
here in the
Morton
third
did
quarter.
play for the 49ers at one
trash
point.
Cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed
Gary
what worked
Anderson.
in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Edwards.
Get him, Bosa.
Defense again, really making things tough on
Get
him.
him, Nicholas.
For no gain.
You MAGA chud.
He's already fumbled once in this
It's
game.
funny how you forget dudes' politics when they play good, right? Like if he starts to suck, I'm gonna be all over that.
If you're not a very confident
MAGA
runner,
chud.
you've already dropped it once. If there's traffic around you, the only thing
He's
you
not
think
so much
about
anymore,
is
though.
protecting
He's
the football, not gaining yards.
He's been pretty quiet.
Jackson now.
Oh shit. God damn it.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today,
Nicholas
partner,
John
because
Bosa.
they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is
man,
scooped up
thank
by
you.
the 49ers.
Merry
Past the
Christmas.
10 to
This is
the
a Christmas
11
game
yard
too.
line.
This is gonna be
And
on
that's where the
Christmas.
return stops. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out in this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
Right,
They're
exactly.
on 11.
Right, like James Woods. Well, that's a terrible example.
The drive begins with a run
by
McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Or like Colin Kaepernick.
But you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly.
Like when you're good, I'll listen to what you have to say.
Go, 2nd down.
You start to stink, nobody cares. Motherfuckers staring down wide receivers at fucking 10-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
I can't run
get him down
for
here
shit.
at the 23. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
1st down, here's Mitchell. And this will go as
stay
a
away
gain
from
of
that
7
linebacker.
as he
He's
gets
good.
into the 30-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Oh man, imagine him on the Niners with Greenlaw and Warner. That would be
and making it work.
Oh.
Ball on the 30
Roquan
now.
Smith
Here's 2nd and 3.
Roquan. Ravens have always been solid at middle linebacker.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Right
I'd say
at him
they've got to
again.
find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
I'm going to have to go to Kittle. I'm going to have to force it to Kittle.
Purdy looking to throw.
Oh!
And that nearly the pick that they needed.
All right,
he
I got to
couldn't
punt.
pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This
Gary
is a play
Sinise,
that could
Clint
have been
Eastwood.
made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Oh, what was it, the other dude? The guy that played Hulk.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As
Latest
he's on
Hulk,
to
the
kick it
Avengers
away.
Hulk. He's pretty powerful. Oh my God, what a
Fights
move!
him off.
God damn.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Eric Bana.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Oh,
And his
come
throw
on.
here's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Third quarter action here on Christmas
Fred
Day.
Warner.
Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now.
Oh my God.
Now this one complete on the slant route.
Oh.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up
Warner
a loss
is
of a
a
full
beast.
3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything.
glad
in the
he's on
run
my
game.
team.
Case in point right there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's into a sea of bodies.
Debo,
and it's
Debo,
intercepted.
Debo,
Picked up by
Debo,
Deommodore
Debo.
Inside
Yes.
the 10 and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49ers.
Debo had 10 tackles against the Giants, had an interception, had a fumble, forced
They're
fumble.
trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly
He
what
was
they
like
had in
a
mind.
six-rounder.
Not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced
Thanks,
to take
Trey
a few
Lance.
chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point try now for Moody. And it is now 21-0.
We all want to keep that fucking nothing burger.
Points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Oh, look at Aaron Rodgers is back, 18 to 25, 142
no
yards.
Here for Duvernay, touchback out to the
Yeah,
25.
okay. Week 16.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Doubt that,
I kind of
seriously.
feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive
Yeah, especially
comeback,
against the Ravens.
it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
it probably won't
they've got
happen,
to move
though.
the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, my God.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They keep throwing it.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Jackson.
I got a hand on that.
LBJ. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I've been lucky this year. The Niners have been on Las Vegas TV all games so far. First time I've not had to go to the bar or the casino or the sports book to watch. And they're going to be on Sunday Night Football next week against the Cowboys.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Jackson.
Oh.
And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked
Two
up by
pick six.
Lenore. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half.
You never know what Lamar Jackson is going to get. I'm glad I got the
It just has not been a good outing for this unit
mistake-prone
whatsoever. There's
version.
no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
3rd or 4th on the year, pick 6.
Now Moody for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Vegas has been an absolute nightmare for the past
in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
8 months.
Baltimore's offense set
They
for
dug
this
up the
next
strip,
possession.
dug up all the
And really,
roads
Charles,
around
not
the
much
strip
of a
for this
surprise that
F1
they're
race
losing. They
that's
just
pissed
haven't
off
been able
every
to get
local
much of
person here.
anything going in the pass game.
Oh,
And
but it's going to bring
as you
lots of
well know,
money.
in
It's going to
today's
bring lots of
NFL,
money.
The passing game isn't working. Usually
Fucking
not
cares.
much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner.
Add
And
an
I know
hour
that right
on
now,
extra
the
to
easy
work
answer
every
would be,
day. It's
hey, let's run the
bullshit.
football.
It's 8
But that
months?
might not be everything you need.
Oh, I
so
knew.
despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays.
Plus we got
that puts
that
the ball in the
dome
air
opening
and
up
allows for them
here
to have
next
some
month.
success.
2 yards the gain
And
on
they
the
got the
keeper,
Super
and it's
Bowl
second
in
down.
February.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner,
It's a good time to be
most of the
from
time when you
Vegas.
design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains,
And the Aces
your risk
are gonna
reward and
repeat.
him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The lady basketball. I'll tell you what, though, those girls can play. People always give them shit like, oh, I don't want to watch girls' sports. Girls' soccer and girls' basketball is brutal. Those girls move, man. They play hard.
Line.
It's fun to watch. I think it's way underrated.
Now Jackson.
Oh my God, get his ass. Oh!
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Dion.
Yeah!
I think it's safe to say this
Oh,
is
he's
a
got
game
3
he's not
fucking
gonna forget
INTs in
anytime
the
soon.
game.
3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the
Oh
second
my
one,
gosh.
he's probably telling his
Debo
teammates,
having
any
a
ball that's in the
game.
air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Yeah, I'm running right at Roquan Smith.
McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4.
There's
Second
just
down.
nothing
Brandon,
running
I've got to think
at
this
all.
offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Quiet
trying
down,
to keep
home
them from
crowd,
locking
quiet
down a
down.
game. Right now, they want to
This is
show
not
the world
SoFi
they're up to the
Stadium
challenge.
or Levi's South.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
Oh, that should have
And
been a
he'll be
case.
brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show
These
up their
announcers are
biceps
just so
because they're doing
annoying,
exactly
aren't they?
what you just
They're
described.
same
Manhandling
shit.
the defensive front. They've got
Say
the leverage.
anything new
they're
for the past
powering
20
through,
years.
and they're controlling this game.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, they just continue to roll.
That's probably going to be a
we
booth
love the
review.
close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them
Wow,
play this loose
skunking
and have
them.
this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry a rhythm from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Yeah. Well, I just like the girls are pure shooters, man. They're not dunkers, obviously, but they move like they move. It's not as boring as people think. It's super fundamental. They're not as strong as the boys, but they're pretty strong.
Here is Wisnowski to put it away.
Women's soccer
following the
was good up
touchdown.
until this year. I
No
don't
run
like
back
watching
here for
soccer. Soccer
Duvernay.
bores the shit out
Touchback out
of
to
me.
the 25.
Oh yeah, volleyball. Oh yeah.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Basketball's starting soon. Yay. Thought about
Jackson
buying
and the Ravens
2K.
come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I'd like to play 2K now
Trying
that
to
my
shake
Kings
off
are
the
good.
interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's gonna
Oh,
be
I hit the
taken
quarterback
down.
late.
Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Damn it.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about
It's funny when I was talking about that,
there in 9 yards.
the viewership jumped up to 5 or 6.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy,
Go
he
clip it.
one in there on that one. Not much.
These guys are super weird,
but it worked
dude.
really well.
They're super weird. They watch like every fucking thing they do. It's fucking weird, man.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 1. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Like they don't want to give me a view, but then they kind of have to give me a view. I heard you were talking about it.
But nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution.
You want to play fuck around and find out.
And find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
I'm seriously thinking about stopping, but they always write these fucking threatening comments on my channels, like,
and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
they ain't going away. They're just creating socks and speaking as if they're not who they are. And I'm like, I know who you are, motherfucker.
Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
This is weird. It's weird.
They'll come to the line here,
But it's
needing
true.
9 yards to pick up the
You
first.
get nothing. Good day, sir.
3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, shit. You're still throwing his way?
Complete to Dobbins. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple.
Yeah, like I'm supposed to be scared or something, right? Like, oh, no.
But how about the way
You're going to come ride your bikey all the way to Las Vegas? See? Just like that. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Everything I do.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Damn it.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory.
Yep, and then they go away.
No team wants to get
As soon as you
shut
start
out,
talking
so
about
it's
them,
hard to blame them for taking the 3
as soon as you start talking about how
it hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure.
they're lying
But there is
about
something
their
to be said for fighting to avoid the
case.
goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
have no case. I've been assured.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very
I never
one-sided
get.
affair. I
People
think this
don't
is
watch.
where you and
I appreciate watching.
have to
People
fill a
don't
little
watch
bit. You want to regale us with old
sports games.
stories
I
of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
Unless I was like on
Well, they give me one more
TikTok
to hear
live,
that,
you
but this is a
know, or
perfect
Twitch.
time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen
I play it
so
for
far this year,
myself
the
just
best
to get
games
an
that we've called
idea
thus
of what
far,
my team,
how we
what my
anticipate the
team's
season
like.
unfolding. We can go in so many different
Which is
directions.
surprisingly
because the game
accurate for a
certainly
video
not
game.
taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right
There's little
now.
certain things
He fights
in the
forward for a
matchups.
modest 2-yard
They just
gain.
add up.
2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Quiet down, crowd. Quiet down. You're too loud. Too loud.
Another run, this time McCaffrey.
Oh!
What a juke into space. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his
There's so
10th
much
carry
drama
of the ball
going on.
game.
It's
Another
annoying.
example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
On this clock, I hate this part of the game. Could just super sim it, but
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a little weird that they do that shit.
And this will be stopped at the 44.
Talking about me. They're talking about me. Oh no. It's the fucking meth, bro.
Now second and 3.
Yeah, that video was funny. The last one you did on the 12 zebras, 12 angry zebras. Yeah, that part says a lot.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go
You
for
said
a
a lot.
touchdown.
You said a lot.
The runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Raquan's going to be right there in my motherfucking face.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth
Good
quarter
thing, good
of
thing.
what has
That was
been
wrong
a
play.
one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
I wanted my fat donut, though. Well, it's good, man. It's funny. It's different. People need to, you know, do different than everybody else.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
I just love how some people, though, they'll play other people's videos and then they just talk over them like on the live stream, and it's like, that's kind of a weak fair use argument, you know?
The offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the
Exotic
backfield.
Wrangler.
Nice to see him get a stop.
There's literally nobody else they would tune in and watch these games. It's only when I started talking about them. It's so weird. Every fucking thing I do.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
I do not believe this will be that lopsided, the real game, at all.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Everyone was like, Purdy played his worst game against the Giants. I was like, what? He hasn't thrown an interception in like 200 throws.
Shotgun handoff now to
Pretty damn
McCaffrey.
good. Oh!
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried.
He's undefeated in the regular season. He threw for 300 yards.
Spread formations, more space. There's still a spot for power football.
How was that his worst game?
Right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and you
Worst
know, late in
game?
this game,
Really?
he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
His best game. But he's going to have one, though. Every quarterback does. Every quarterback does.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
But he hasn't so far. I mean, I guess the Philadelphia, the championship game, but that really wasn't his fault. He got hurt. He didn't play bad.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Breaks through the contact. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Nice. Well, thanks for watching, man. I appreciate all the work you're doing, man. That's cool. I could tell you a little insider stuff is going on because these dudes are weird, man. They're fucking weird.
Everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game.
Getting no views too, right?
So for San Francisco, the wins keep coming as this one
Only
moves them to
passed for
12 and 3
62
on the
yards.
year. And they will hit the
Ouch.
road next week to
6
take on
takeaways.
Washington. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves
All right,
at
man, later.
home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
62 passing. That sucks. 6 turnovers. 6. I don't think that would really happen. Four interceptions. Ouch. Ouch. It's not bad. Yeah, but yeah, that was good shit. 8 tackles for Warner. 1 sack. 3 interceptions. Demo. It was like a fucking 6-rounder. Yeah, there we go. Player of the game. All right, cool. I'm out. Thanks.